friends, how you doing today? I am doing well, yes, and listen, the wife's still on vacation, so I'm still lurking about in different parts of the house. Yes, I'm lurking about, and I had to set up my whole thing in a different area because I don't like when she listens. I don't like when people listen. When I record, I don't like when people listen to me. Now, I had a couple of things happen lately. We had a little bit of bad news about that job thing that I had in the midst, okay, in the mix or whatever coming up. We had a little bit of bad news. So I don't know whether or not that's going to be a thing. So this right now, this is my thing. So if you could please do me a favor and please hit the subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate that because I'm trying to hit my 1,000 subscribers, and if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have the over 80,000 people viewing me right now. And so if you do me a favor, stop for a second, stop for a second, and just hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. But I got some packages to open, and yeah, like I said, I'm hiding out in this different dwelling. Yes, it's nice, but not the same. Nice, but not the same. I don't know. I don't even know if maybe I should keep things here for a while. I don't know. You comment below what you think. But I got some packages, and if I don't open them, I can't catalog them. And then they don't exist. That's how, you know. I tell you that all the time. And movies are memories, so whatever's in here is gonna be a movie, CD, it could be a Blu-ray, DVD, 4K. I don't know what's gonna be. This one they were nice enough. Look at what they did. They did it again. They put the Fragile on there, which you in the Fragile on the back, and you know what that means. That means but I'll tell you right now, this is in a bubble, like really bubbled good. But you know that Fragile is actually mailman talk for step on me, you know, or kick me, or punch me, or throw me down the stairs, because I don't want you telling me what to do. I don't want you telling me what to do. This is my job. Listen, do I go into your, if you're working at McDonald's, I go in there and tell you how to make a burger? If you're working at Target, do I go in there and tell you how to stand there and tell the people that the self-service checkout is open again? No, I don't do that stuff. Do I go into Walmart and just say, hi, welcome to Walmart? Do I say, no, you don't say hi, welcome to Walmart. You say, hello, welcome to Walmart. Do I go in there and correct you? No. So you don't be putting fragile things on my thing and tell me how to do my job. If I want to step on this thing, kick it, punch it across the floor. If I want to take this thing and tie it and tie a little rope on the back of it and stick it to the back of my little mail truck and drive down the street at top speed and just have it bouncing around behind the thing, I'm gonna do that. You're not gonna tell me what to do with it. And these fragile stickers mean nothing to me. But the person that wrapped this thing did do a good job wrap it, because it's very thick. Okay. So let's see what I'm into now. Let's see what came in the mail, because you never know. You never know with me, and that's why it's important that you subscribe, ring the bell and stuff, because you never know what you're gonna get from day to day. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here. All right. Looks like the first thing we got. Oh well, for you people that still collect physical media and CDs, I'll tell you what's happening here. This is actually a mess. Actually a cop. Wow. A copy of The Monkees' Pull It. Yeah, here they come, walking down the street. Yeah, the Monkees. Yes. It's Here We Come. I understand. But I said they, because if I was watching them, it would be they, because I would be walking with them. I'd be talk. You know what I mean. So what happened is I found a lady that finally sold me a copy of the Monkees Blu-ray box set. Now, this thing's been long out of print since like 2016, I think. And originally it was going for $199 on the website. And then all of a sudden, they sold out. I think they only made 1,000 copies. And for some reason, the company that made it, I'm trying to think of the name of the company. I'm drawing a blank. Forget it. You know, I'm drawing a blank of the company. But the company that made it, they end up changing facilities. They moved from one building to another building, and they lost 6,000 copies of this Monkees collection or whatever. That's the story I got. That's the story I got. I got that off of some YouTube stuff. And then, so what happened was the copies that were out there started increasing in value big time. So if you go on eBay right now, you are not going to find a box set of the Monkees Blu-rays any lower than $400. Okay, any lower. Okay, so they're already doubled. Okay, and then I mean they go up as high as $1,000 for one that's still sealed. Now the $400, if you go buy a $400 one, it's probably pre-owned. It's already been handled. It's already been something's gone with it. and that's just the way it is. But this lady was, I sent her a message. I told her, I said, listen, I ain't working. I'm out of work. Okay. And the deal is I'm going to pay for this thing with a pay in full. I have an eBay gift card. Can you do me some kind of favor? So she responded with, hey, I'm right now on disability and I'm out of work and I'm selling my collection. I don't really want to be, but I need the money really bad or whatever. Yeah, I'll work with you. I'll make a deal with you. So yeah, she ended up making a deal with me. I ended up getting the set for, I want to say it was like two and change or whatever after the shipping and everything like that. So yeah, I made out. Because originally she wanted $399. That's what she wanted. I said, listen, I can't do $399. I said I could do around $250. I said if you work with me. And she's like, oh. And I explained to my situation. I'm like I used to be a preschool teacher. I'm out of work, and I'm in the middle of trying to do something different. And she was like, yeah, okay. So what happened was I bought the box set. And it triggered me looking at my Monkeys collection. I realized I own everything audio CD of the Monkeys except for this one title, Pool It. Okay, which if I look at the cover, we're missing a Mike Nesmith. So if you're a Monkeys fan, then you know what I'm talking about. If you're not a Monkeys fan, if you're younger than too young, you don't understand the Monkeys, go watch yourself an episode of the Monkeys. I don't know if there's the episode on YouTube or something, but go watch yourself an episode of the Monkeys and enjoy it, because it's some funny stuff. It's like the Beatles on crack. That's what I would call the Monkeys. Like a Beatles on crack. I call it that. It's like the Beatles came out and they were like, okay, well, now we're going to do the Monkeys. And the Monkeys were like, okay, they were made for a TV show. And then I watched a documentary the other day, so I got it fresh in my head. It's like one of these weird things, okay? But anyway, I will press on, okay? So if you're totally monkey confused, whatever, I will show you this, though. This came from Jason Carey, whatever. And they actually... He put a little like felt decoration or whatever on the front of this thing, like, oh, happy Halloween, my friend. And he's from NC, Gothenburg, whatever, NC. I don't know why he I guess that's a thing. Should I take this off? I probably no. He's a sticker. He stuck that on there. Okay, it's a Blu-ray with a slipcase, and it's a copy of Thor: Love and Thunder. Is it factory sealed? No, it's not factory sealed. Does it come with says digital code? Did it come with a digital code? It did come with a digital code. Here you go, my friends. Here's a digital code for you. Yeah, I'll put that right there. And we're going to do the back count from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there's the digital code to... Thor, Love and Thunder for you streamers or whatever. The deal with this is, I heard it was good. I heard it was good. My daughter saw it. A lot of people seen it. People say, and unfortunately, it's streaming on Disney. And since I do not endorse streaming and I do not endorse Disney, I took it upon myself to go buy a piece of physical media. Yeah, because that's what I do here on this channel. Okay, I'm a physical media guy, so I needed if I'm gonna watch Thor, I'm gonna watch the physical media. And I'll tell you right now, I wasn't a big fan of the first Thor movie, but then the rest kind of grew on me. Okay, it's kind of the same way with Captain America. I wasn't a big fan of the first Captain America, but then the rest were all good. You know what I mean? It's like so, Thor. I think this is gonna be a win. And my son was excited because it has what's her face in it there, the one from the wow, my eyes be going. Natalie Portman, has Natalie Portman, yeah, from The Professional. I was thinking from The Professional, and he was like, yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it, Dad. I'm like, physical media up, yeah, we're gonna get it. And I got one more here. I got one more right here, and it's from Clint Houston Heek from Austin, Texas. Well, yeehaw to you, my friend. Okay, yeehaw. Okay, giddy up. Thank you for sending me whatever you sent me here. It's pink. Hang on. Pink. Oh, pink. The side is pink. Set me off there. I thought the Blu-ray itself was like the whole outside covering was pink. I never seen that before. You see what I saw when I first opened up, so you understand before. Yeah, it's pink. Okay. So I was like, I've never seen like a pink Blu-ray before. And it is a copy of. Ooh, I got this used. Let me check the situation here. What do we got here? Let's see. Okay, Blu-ray. Was this supposed to be a Blu-ray DVD combo pack? I hope not, because unless you put this in a case, and because it has an extra place for an extra holder. Confused. I'm gonna have to do some research into that. And it's a copy of the movie Vamps. All right. This is an Anchor Bay out of print movie. It's out of print. I did not know what this is. It showed up on because I have Anchor Bay as one of my search engine things there on my eBay, and I started realizing that this thing was going for a little bit of money, and I'm like, I never heard of it. So what I did is I watched a preview of it, and I was like, I was kind of sold on a preview. It stars Alicia Silverstone and Kristen Ritter. Is that John Ritter's daughter? I don't know. It doesn't say, so I'll probably never know. I'll Google it later on and figure that out. But number one, I like me some Alicia Silverstone movies. Okay, so I was like, why have I never even heard of this? Why have I never heard this movie at all? Plus I'm a horror fan. I'm a Alicia Silverstone fan. I'm like, why have I never heard of this? So when I looked at it, that's what it's kind of like. It reminded me of almost like a Clueless, Mean Girls meets vampires. Like they're on the hunt for their love or whatever, and they female vampires, and it looks kind of funny. And Amy Heckling film from the director of Clueless and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. So with those two titles in the title, I feel like I can't go wrong. It says Goody, Alicia Silverstone, and Stacy, Kristen Ritter, love the nightlife, clubbing, hooking up, and always looking for the next thrill, all while keeping a big secret. They happen to be modern day vampires. So yeah, that's sold. That's what I got to say. Out of print, and for the price I got it for. Now, when I say out of print, it is out of print. And when I say price, I don't like to pay, especially for something used. I don't like to pay $20 for a used anything. And I always tell you that my set price for a Blu-ray is like $17 or so, and my prices for my DVDs I like to spend around 10. And if I'm gonna buy a 4K, I'll go to 22 tops. You know what I mean? But that would be used. You know what I mean? Or even new on like a site. Because I don't do that $27. I don't do those $30-something steel books. I don't do that unless it's something that I'm absolutely love and adore, like Clockwork Orange or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Then I take that extra step. But this thing was going for $10. It was $9.99, and it was not only that, it was $9.99 with best offer. And then so what I did is start scrolling down. I'm like, well, they're going for 20, 25, 30. I'm like, so $9.99 with best offer. Should I take the chance? A thought crossed my mind. I'm like, I could be selfish. I could be selfish, and I could be like, okay, $9. Or I could be like $9.50. Or I could be like, because usually I'm gonna tell you right now, in my practice of buying from eBay. If you send a eBay seller first a message explaining to them why you're having an issue with your money, okay, usually they're pretty understandable and they'll work with you. So there is a lot of good people out there on eBay. But in some cases, there's a lot of people out there. The reason why they're selling stuff is because they're struggling. And over 50 cents, I didn't want to be that guy. Over $1, I didn't want to be that guy. I'm like, you want $9.99, my friend, with free shipping? I'm gonna pay $9.99, my friend, with free shipping. That's the bottom line. I'm gonna pay it because other people are paying $20 and $30. And if I sent you an offer, and I offered you like a stupid amount, like $7.50 or whatever, which would be like I was gouging the guy. It would take him like 24 hours to respond. And meanwhile, somebody could have ripped this right up and grabbed it. And so somebody else would have been like, $9.99. Yeah, no, that's a no-brainer. It's out of print. I know what this movie is. I'm gonna enjoy it. I want it. I'm gonna grab it. So I was like, no. This guy wants $10. He's gonna get $10, and that's the bottom line. I don't like bartering and gouging people or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like if it's a big item like the monkeys one, where we're talking like a $300-400 item, and I can get somebody down like $50 or something like that, that's a different story. And to be honest with you, I'm 100% honest and transparent with people. I tell you like it is. Usually when you give good to somebody, you get good. You know what I mean? And if you're honest with people, and then they're honest back, and they'll work with you. Especially when I found with Mercari and eBay, if there's something that you want bad enough and you don't have the funds for it, if you can't figure out how to do it, and you communicate a little bit with the seller, sometimes you get a really good seller that understands your issues. Hey, you're a collector. You want something, and you just can't afford it right now. And I got it, and yeah, I put it down because I've sold stuff on eBay and whatever, and I put down stuff for like let's say I wanted to sell something for like $200 or whatever, and I'm like, really in my head, I really only wanted 150, you know. But if I can get 200, I'll get 200, you know what I mean? The thing's worth 3, and I'm selling it for 2, so somebody's already going to get a deal. But if somebody wants to try to talk me down to 150, or they're hurting, or if they're having a situation like I have, I'm very understandable. I know what it feels like to struggle, so I will understand and I will work with you. I did it recently with I sold a Ant-Man Hot Toys figure. And the person contacted me and they were like, "Listen, you're selling this thing for $275." I'm like, "Yeah, because they're going for $300, and I already paid. I paid $300 for it, and I paid $275 myself. So I'm trying to break even." So in my head, I was like, I'm trying to break even, but I put down for $300, and I was trying to make like 20. I was going to try to make $25 off of the deal. Well, I ended up getting kind of screwed on the deal because I decided to ship it, and when I went to go ship it. So I gave the guy a deal on it, and then he was all excited. He's like, "When are you going to ship it? When are you going to ship it?" Then I started feeling really guilty. I'm like, I got to get in a car right now, and I got to ship it right away because I know what it feels like to wait for packages, and I don't want nobody to wait. So I hopped in my car. I flew up to the post office as soon as I got the email from the guy, and I went to ship it. When I went to go ship it, it cost me like $25 outright to ship it because of the size of it and the weight and whatever. And then the guy goes, "Do you want insurance on it?" I'm like, "Listen, if I'm gonna send something in the mail for $200 or whatever, I'm not, because that's I think pretty sure that's what I sold it for. I think I sold it for $200, and I was asking $300 because it was worth. I paid $275. That's what it was. Okay, so it's worth about $300. I paid $275. I put it for $300. I was trying to make $25 profit to put in my pocket because I didn't want to feel like I just gave the thing away or just kind of broke even. And then the guy sent me a message and he said that he wanted it for $200. And I was like, you know what? And then it was one of them. It was a story that sounded legit, and I was like, okay, no problem. He was super excited. It sounded like a kid. It seemed to me like it was a kid that was super excited. And I was like, it's not doing me any good in the box. I'm gonna get rid of it. So what I did is I told him, yeah, and he got all excited, and when no one was coming in, I brought it to the post office, and I'm like, the guy go, "Do you want the insurance?" "Yeah, I'll take the insurance." And they added another like $4, $5 on there for the insurance. So I'm like, but if I'm shipping something for $200, I'm not gonna take the chance for this kid or adult, whoever it was that purchased it, to say, "Oh, it didn't come in," or "It came in broken," or "I'm not happy with it," or whatever, and I want my money back, because that happens sometimes at eBay. Sometimes people do that stuff, and then what happens is they end up keeping your item. Like, the item might have came in perfect condition, but they end up keeping your item, and then you have to pay them back the $200+ that they sent you or whatever it is. So I really kind of took a big loss on the figure. But hey, if it did go to a legit kid or a legit adult or whatever that's a collector and a fan of Ant-Man or whatever, then I guess I did something good. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for watching this channel again, and I will see you later.